Infrastructure development programs, credit enhancement facilities, and increasing small business access to financing are the major areas of focus for the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, all aimed at accelerating progress in the 2021-2022 fiscal year. Get the finer details next. $20.38 billion has been set aside to execute growth-inducing projects in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation in the 2021-2022 financial year. That's a marked improvement from the $14 billion dispersed in the previous year. Complementing the $20 billion is $10.96 billion that's been earmarked to cover operational costs within the ministry and its agencies and departments. Two entities, the Special Economic Zone and the Water Resources Authority, will be providing $118.88 million to shore up the budget. A special $500 million allocation will be dispersed to support the Lengthman program. Announced in 2020 by Prime Minister Andrew Holness, the program will see community members carrying out preventative maintenance on rural roads and highly trafficked corridors. Lengthmen will also be given a smart device to collect data which will be used to preserve the built and natural environment.
That will give us a pool of data from which we can do our data mining and analytics to help us to drive our budget, to direct which roads really need to be repaired, which drains and gullies really need attention. And that is a smarter way of addressing the resilience of your built and natural environment.
$500 million will also go towards the ministry's social housing program, which builds houses for the indigent, relocates vulnerable communities, and upgrades tenement yards. $310.88 million is expected to cover land claims associated with the North-South Highway.
Development follows areas where they find the best roads and the best bridges.
That explains why the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation will be spending the bulk of its development budget on infrastructure. Chief among them is the $17.4 billion Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project.
The flow of goods, capital, technology, and people will drive economic growth and create a broader space for development and prosperity for all.
Work will continue in extending the 28-kilometer stretch of road between Maypen in Clarendon and Williamsfield in Manchester. The roadway between Harbourview in St. Andrew and Port Antonio in Portland will also be built out in the fiscal year. Another $1.2 billion is being utilized to kickstart the Montego Bay Bypass Road.
We aim to maintain while we rehabilitate, upgrade, improve, and increase the performance of all roadways in Jamaica.
Government will also be completing the closed Harbour Beach Park and the Waterfront Protection Project for Montego Bay. And $500,000 will be used to finalize the establishment of United Nations House along Port Royal Street in downtown Kingston.
Titles are what the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation are about in terms of monetizing this relatively, non-income producing asset that we call land in our country.
Complementing infrastructure works is the $60 million electronic land titling project. It's expected that the project management office will be created, staffed, and equipped. Environment protection is also on the ministry's agenda. $70.9 million will go towards environmental protection in Negril, Westmoreland. And the government's project to manage plastic marine litter from land-based activities will be funded to the tune of $32.9 million.
It is going to support the development of businesses at the very base of the economy.
That's right. $1.19 billion will be used to bolster micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises, MSMEs. Through a credit enhancement program, $440.95 million will be used to issue 86 bank guarantees to SMEs. $400 million will be targeted to MSMEs to help them increase their access to loans and provide technical assistance. And government's Boosting Innovation, Growth and Entrepreneurship Ecosystems Big E program will pump $350 million into the MSME sector. 100 MSMEs are to benefit from capacity building, technical assistance, or grants. Training will also be carried out with 25 business development organizations.
Let us join hands and heart in working each day to ensure the emergence of a new Jamaica, a Jamaica that is the place of choice to live, work, do business, raise families, and retire in paradise.
And with the funds allocated for the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Jamaica is well on its way to achieving that goal.